Out of nowhere, a friend surprised me with free material for my electrical shed this week.
This is a pretty good score though.
And I messed up royally.
I kind of feel like an idiot. Oops. You live and you learn.
Hey, I'm Jane. I'm a single mom and I'm not letting that hold me back. I just bought 5 acres of raw land in the Kootenai Rockies where I'm building my dream timber frame home and homestead with a permaculture food forest and even a vacation rental. All of this is so one day, hopefully, my daughter won't need to struggle the way that I did. Come along with me as I create my very own freedom recipe.
Well, the loggers are in Switzerland, so I'm at the beach. Just kidding, there's a lot to do this week. You might remember from last week that I was gonna ask the loggers if my brother and I could clear the rest of the build site while they're away, and the answer was no. They actually said that the work that we did last week was gonna make a bigger mess for them and take them longer to clean up, so we didn't actually help out at all. Nope, no money was saved, no time was saved. But fun was had. So I've been feeling so restless. However, I bumped into a friend of mine who's relocating her dance studio, and she said, "Do you want some free OSB?" And I was like, yes, I absolutely do. I have to build an electrical shed when the hydro goes in a few weeks, so I could use all the free material I can find. So I called up my brother Ben, he brought his truck, some tools, and we got to it. All right.
I'm gonna need you to stand kind of more in the middle. You can kind of lift and go out. Yeah, there you go, because there's only literally one screw holding that in. Oh, one sec. Okay, that's you. I got it.
And I'm gonna grab it from the side. Okay. Oh, I
just set it down. I just set it down now until I get the ladder out of the way.
Not gonna lie, I'm feeling the effects of not taking care of my health over the last couple of years. Now that I need to use my muscles again.
These studs are like all the way to the top. They're like 16 footers, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna be getting them, in my opinion.
Well, they've got wires through them.
Exactly.
Oh, also she said we could have these radiators for the water pressure room and stuff in the winter.
There's a screw somewhere in that still.
Are you sure? Is that one? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Part of what I'm sharing on this journey is not only building my homestead, but also rebuilding my strength and confidence. I'm so dang lucky to have Ben to help out.
This is a pretty good score though. Like how much is a sheet of OSB?
I have no idea.
Of USB? How much is a sheet of USB?
Coming through.
And time lapse.
This homestead project is an old-fashioned barn raising, and whenever someone has an extra hand to lend, I am incredibly grateful.
Okay, why can't I get any? Can't get any of these. They just spin and spin.
Oh, that's a big one.
That's a big one.
Okay, you're not even attached. I want all this insulation.
Go for it. I ain't touching shit.
Want to kick that one in?
Oops.
You're good. Okay.
2 screws. Oh. 3. Holy
3 screws in one spot.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Oh, for frick. For frickin' frack.
I don't think so. I think
Where
it's
the
just,
frickity
I think
frack
it's
is
just,
it?
I think it's just wedged.
I think it's right there. She would move, but she doesn't want to let go.
Here?
Right here, and here. Nope, there, yep. You got that?
I got that.
All right.
Great.
Let's keep her, will you? go. I got it.
Okay. Oh, it's stuck in the insulation.
Full
There you go.
speed ahead, Captain.
Hiya! I am nervous about the mountain I'm gonna climb with this land development and all the projects that come along with it. I'm out of practice for building, and I'm also not a trust fund baby. So I've done that crazy thing where you jump and hope the net appears to catch you. I do believe in myself, and I know I'm capable of doing hard things. It just means I'm doing it scared. That may not feel the best, but it's better than not doing it at all. Every time I lift a board, I remember I did this before when building the tiny home and cabin studio. It's been a while, but my body remembers. I'm pushing myself into this glow-up season because not only do I need to put a very real roof over our heads, but I also want to feel really good about myself again. So thank you, MJ, you freaking legend, for this little boost of material. You're helping me get one step closer to moving onto the new land and making it our home. I want to feel some forward motion on the land, so I decided to geek out over greenery and go get my first plant. We're so spoiled. We have some really amazing garden centers, and there are lots of people like me out here who are absolutely obsessed with plants. I'm so excited to go to the nursery. Getting my first plant. This is a very big deal. I can't plant it yet at the new place, but I can hang on to it, and this just feels really good to do after all the destruction. Remove a tree, add a tree. I should have come in here with a specific target, because once I'm in here, I want pretty much everything I look at. Oh, there's so many things to choose from. To be honest, I should really be spending my money on something like nails for the electrical shed I need to build. But I just couldn't wait any longer before getting something green for the land. Some people pop champagne, I plant a tree. I'm thinking about looking for a beech tree. I have been looking for a weeping green beech for years, and they're really hard to find because they grow to be about 50 feet wide, so not a lot of people have space for them. But on 5 acres, I definitely have space. It looks like they haven't gotten a lot of their trees in. I don't see any beech though. Maybe it's a sign that I should be getting something more like an apple tree or a pear tree, something that we can actually eat. I tried planting apple trees and stuff at the property that I'm leaving, but it was too dry and it ended up dying. My daughter and I love Macintosh, so maybe I should get a Macintosh tree. Okay, let's be responsible and go check out the edibles. I have to remember I don't have a fence yet, so anything that I get has to be protected. A beauty plum. Although a friend did tell me that she has a few plum tree offshoots, which if you caught one of my last videos, it's really cool because the people in this area like to share their surplus of plants, so I probably shouldn't get a plum tree. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but will I buy a plant even when I shouldn't? Abso-friggin-lutely. Gardening is my biggest addiction after chocolate. Okay, we're into cherry trees and a few apple trees. Snow sweet apple, red delicious apple. We're looking for a Macintosh. Fuji, Cortland, man, rosy glow, golden delicious. Oh, this one already comes with worms. Oh, thank you. Gala, King, Spartan, Northern Spy. Not one Macintosh, really? Maybe it's not an apple tree kind of day. Let's keep looking. When I parked the car, I told myself to stay out of the greenhouse. None of these plants naturally grow in a Canadian climate. Am I gonna listen to my own sage advice? Never. Oh, the greenhouse is so hot. It's already hot outside today, and in here it's just like, and the thing about the greenhouse is none of the plants are really gonna be perennial, for Canada at least, except for some things like all the hostas. But without a fence, the deer will just eat those right up because they're pretty much salad. Oh, I would love to get a banana plant, but there's only one type of banana that might kind of make it in my climate, and it's a hardy banana, and none of these are that one. Actually, this one is one that would come back. Oh, they're so high maintenance. Oh my gosh, though. It's so healthy. Oh, I gotta show you this because it has 1, 2, 3 extra sprouts coming out, which means it's super healthy. Oh my gosh. I could potentially bring this one inside over the winters, keep it in the cabin studio. Like, come on. Also, the deer are gonna eat that right up, so it needs its own little fence, but it's amazing. I think I need it. Here I go, getting the most illogical plants. Yeah, and you can't eat these bananas. They're not edible bananas on this plant, but it's an enchanted food forest, so there's gonna be some ornamental, and this is one. It can go in the marsh and be really happy. Of course, I can't just have one little lonely old plant. She needs a friend. Okay, there are fig trees. Figs are another really hard one to grow in this growing zone, but I'd eat a fig. I've actually tried growing figs before. Well, once. I've tried it once and it didn't work out so great. But I was also in a really dry climate, so I might stand a better chance here. I don't have a greenhouse yet, so I can't bring everything inside in the winter, so I need to be really careful. So maybe I play it safe and get the small one, or is the big one gonna do better because it's more established? I think the deer are just gonna come and eat all these, even with a little fence around it. So maybe I get a small one until I have the whole property fenced. Or I could just be smart and get something that actually grows in this climate. But I want. I think this is the winner chicken dinner. Come on home. Okay, I gotta get out of here because I came in for one plant, I'm leaving with 2, and if I keep wandering around, I'll end up with 10.
Ready?
Yeah. I also wanted to ask if, are you guys gonna get more Macintosh apples in?
No. We'll be getting them until next spring for our berry trees.
Shoot. You snooze, you lose. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Yay! New plants. I'm so happy. I'm also not used to being the weirdo with the camera. Whatever. Plant day. Nothing can bring me down. Now, where to put them? My car with mud up all along the side of the door. Because should have bought a truck. Oh, you can make it. You can make it and not die in my car. Everybody comfy? Everybody ready to go? I'm a happy camper. My daughter and I got to go on a really cute mini field trip this week. We actually got to go check out a hobby farm. This farm is about a decade ahead of where we are, and it's nice to see a light at the end of the tunnel.
That one's like a little thing.
Sweetie 1, sweetie 2.
No, Bella. I named the light one Bella.
Starburst? I'm not sure if we're gonna have animals ourselves because we don't eat a lot of meat.
I'm naming that one like the dark one, Midnight.
Oh, that's a good one. Do you want to try?
And we live somewhere where there are so many options for local, organic, grass-fed meat. So we might just support our local farms and their animals, while for us, if we choose to have an animal, it'll probably be a pet. I've also kind of always wanted to have a sheep where I could use the wool to knit my own clothing. I absolutely love watching my daughter interact with nature. She's funny because she'll say, I don't want to go. And then as soon as we're hiking or with animals or gardening, she's all in. She's so gentle with other living things, so I'm stoked that she'll be able to nurture that within herself as we're developing our homestead. I've always wanted to create a space like this, grow trees and fruit bushes to maturity, but I've always had to keep moving. But now I can create something that generates abundance over and over, not just for me, but for generations to come. So I'm on a rescue mission today. One of the plants that I bought yesterday isn't doing too well. This one, the little fig, is doing great. That's a happy, happy, happy fig. However, my hardy banana ain't looking so hardy right now. It went from the greenhouse to the real world and it's not doing so hot. So I'm realizing I'm putting the cart before the horse in trying to plant all of my garden stuff before it's actually time to live here. This banana plant needs water, it also needs sun, and they're still gonna cut down a bunch of these trees and move a lot of the dirt, so I'm not really sure where I can plant this, but it needs to get planted. Oops, you live and you learn. And patience is a virtue. I really don't want to lose this plant. It's not its fault I'm a keener. It was so happy in the greenhouse, so I'm gonna figure something out. As I keep walking around here to try to find a place to plant this, I realize they are going to still be cutting down so many trees and flattening areas out. I haven't been able to find one place to put her. I kind of feel like an idiot because I shouldn't have bought her already. I'm sorry, girl. I think I'm gonna have to plant her where I already live right now and then move her over once everything is done here, which would be in a couple weeks. Practicing patience has never been so hard. By the way, I didn't plan on filming in my bathing suit today, but I'm coming from the beach and I'm going to DJ a party tonight. And I have told you all before that my wardrobe is not safe for work. So in the spirit of just being myself and not censoring who I am, I'm not holding back, even though my mom is gonna see this. Hi, Mom.
Danger, wanna stop in the beam. How about give me that? Give me them good vibes, yeah, and you might get it back. Manifest anything, oh look at that, no cap, no snap back. It's a new era, got that balance like a Libra. Never been a diva, never wanna look back either. Focus on the future, focus on the ether, focus on the good time, lyrical.
I only really get to socialize while my daughter's at her dad's, but you gotta have some balance in life. I don't often let my hair down, but when I do, I let it all the way down. I gotta get outside. I have to create something. I need to make art. Otherwise, what am I working for? I can't create a life of freedom if I'm just working 24/7. Even during the war, when Winston Churchill was asked why he wouldn't take funds away from the arts and then give them to the war effort, he said, well, then what are we fighting for? Okay, apparently that might not actually be what he said, but I agree with that. What is the point of me busting my butt if I'm not actually gonna go and enjoy the things that I'm working for? I live in such a beautiful location, so I wanna make sure that I soak it up. So the loggers are due to come back next week and I'm itching to see what this place looks like when they're all done. Excavation and logging has been such a huge task that I think if I knew how much work it was gonna be, I might have hesitated in buying this place. But I'm in far too deep to go back now. The train has left the station and I'm really grateful that you're coming along on this crazy ride with me. I'm really hoping that I can inspire you to take a chance on those big crazy dreams that you have hiding in your back pocket. And please tell me in the comments what your secret hidden big plan is, because I would love to cheer you on too. And no matter what you do in life, remember to pour love into it.